Right with me at Punch Out Boxing. Tonight we're here with Shannon Chaos Ryan. Not chaotic at this particular time, but good to see you. So it's been a week, 2 weeks.
Yeah, just over a week
since your fight with Older So. Great win. She's a good fighter, not a journeyman by any stretch. But third round, got a little reminder that competitive fights, got to be switched on.
Yeah, that was it was a slip in my defence. There was a punch that did go over, but no, good opponent, good tough opponent. And I'm glad it went the full 8 rounds. And the reason why I say that is, I got a stoppage on my fight in December. Obviously, would have loved one in this fight, but that was my second fight with my new trainer. So I felt like what I needed as a personal development was all of them rounds to kind of cement the new system that we've been working on, and to see any kind of old habits that would come out in the later rounds, which I could see, definitely. Still, they've improved, but now we can go back to the gym, fine-tune them, and then when we're out again, hopefully it's a more polished performance.
Fabulous. Yeah, tell us about this change of trainer. What was the reason? Was there flaws in your own game that you saw after the Dolan fight, or did you just feel you've gone stale?
Yeah, for me, I feel like a lot of boxers have a loss and then they change coach, but that was not the reason for my change. I take my hat off to my previous coach for sure, got me to where I did, but there was just a lot of behind the scenes stuff that was going on that I felt like I had to make that change. And it just so happened that after the Dolan fight, that's when it happened. And with Aaron Woodcock, had 2 fights now, and I'm loving boxing, and I think I'm doing really well.
Yes, indeed. So you're still good to stay at super flyweight. A lot of my colleagues, we keep speculating. my man, Base the Kid, Ashley, he's always speculating, could you get down to flyweight? Super flyweight?
Yeah, do you know, I think when I first started out, super flyweight was where it was at, where there was more females in the divisions, more eyes on that division as well, rather than the one below. But I feel like as I'm setting into the pros, as I'm doing the weight cuts each time, I'm muscly, I am big for my size. However, I feel like I am getting a lot leaner. So when I look at pictures from before, I was a lot bigger back then to where I'm at now. The weight for me at Superfly is super easy to get to. Obviously, I'm dieting and having to watch what I'm eating, but it's a happy camp. And that's what you want, to be fueled and to learn. But could I get down? Absolutely. Is that something that we're thinking about? Depends on where the opportunities are. I'm strong at Superfly. I don't feel that there will be challenges along the way for sure when we get to the tougher opponents for sure as we step our way up. But as it stands now, wherever the opportunities are is where we'll be.
I mean, the queen of flyweights is Spring Draw, right?
Yeah.
That'd be interesting, just for the height difference, nothing else.
But I think that'd be a good fight, though, to be honest.
Yeah,
like a chess match, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. But, well, as you said, it's where the opportunities are. Have you got your eyes on any particular opponents, domestically or next?
Not really. I've always, when I started my boxing career, it's just whatever is there, I will take the fight, I will do the fight. Obviously, at some point, I would love to revenge that loss to Emma Dolan. She had a really good win over Lauren Parker, retained her belt, so she's flying at the moment, and I'm happy for her, and it's good for her. But definitely a fight that I would want to revenge that loss for sure. But yeah, domestically, overseas, again, it's just where the opportunities are that are on my trajectory and is where I fight. But I'm not someone that calls people out. It's just whoever's there, then I'll fight them.
Yeah. So you've got any moves in mind?
Not at the moment. We did have a meeting about what's next, but just have to sit with Matchroom and 258. We'll work together and see what's next. But right now is a little bit of a break, a nice holiday, and then I'll get back to the gym and work on whatever's next.
I mean, I sometimes watch some of your training clips. Should I be worried that you as a flyweight are deadlifting more than me?
You're crazy, right?
Or are you just that badass? I think
I'm just badass, to be honest. Yeah. Going to give myself some credit there.
Yeah, okay, fair play. It's like what, 130 kilos of them.
Yeah, I think it's 140 is the deadlift, and then I think it was 155. I think we got on the box squat, which is crazy.
Yeah, those are exceptional. But I guess you are an exceptional athlete. So, all right, when do you want to be out again? Like this summer?
Ideally I would want to be out ASAP. I think the momentum, the activity is good, but I think now that we've had the Cape fight, we've had this fight, I think now we're looking at stepping up again. So again, it just depends on what shows there are and then what's next. But I'm still in the unknown at the moment.
Okay, well, I mean, a lot of politics, a lot of manoeuvring in the women's
Yeah.
game. MVP buying up a lot of the talent. Great for women's sport.
Oh, definitely. I think what he's doing is fantastic. Obviously, they got their female card, I think maybe July 11th. I know it's in July. So, yeah, looking forward to watching that and seeing how far he takes it.
Yeah, well, all eyes, you know, it can only help all of you.
100%.
Spillover effect. All right, Shannon, great catching up with you.
Thank you.